Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper here in the Pipe Rest, and been just a little bit since I've done a video, but of course it's busy life. So finally got a chance to get back down here, and I really want to get down here tonight. I honestly was not going to do a video, but Yusuf, our buddy Yusuf from the YTPC is doing a giveaway from South Africa, and I couldn't pass up diving in at the last minute. So forgive me, Yusuf, for sneaking in here, but one, I am, believe it or not, interested in a lot of the stuff that he's giving away. I think it's cool to have. He's got some stuff from South Africa to give away, and I always think that's cool to see how somebody in a different situation or different area lives and what their likes and whatnot are. And I think it's be a great opportunity for that. I don't do a whole lot of VRs anymore, you guys, as far as for giveaways, and I don't know. I'm pretty much set on my pipes. There's a couple. I think I've said this before, but there's a couple I'd like to get. But for the most part, I'm set. As far as tobaccos go, there always seems to be something that pops up. But for the most part, I'm kind of there too. So I don't go diving after VRs. Most of the time, if I do a VR, it's because I'm more interested in the subject than I am actually in what the giveaway is. And for Yusuf's, I'm kind of interested in both, to tell you the truth. So. But Yusuf, actually, let's do some housekeeping first. I am smoking some Distinguished Scholar, which is a recipe of 75% Distinguished Gentleman and 25% Boswell's Paradise. And I got that from Pat Paladin Piper. And basically, it's a little bit more Cavendished up Distinguished Gentleman. So getting into that cooler weather now, we've had our first snow and whatnot, and gets me going down the road to Distinguished Gentleman more. So in it, I am smoking, what I'm smoking in is my Peterson XL90. Love this pipe, you guys. It's a little bit big for what I'm normally, used to smoking, but it does the trick. So, and on a side note, I keep forgetting to talk about this. If you have a Zippo and you're not sure, if it seems kind of big or it seems kind of cumbersome, you're not sure, you want to try the pipe insert or not, or whatnot. I would suggest just trying one of these. This is a Zippo Slim, and I think, to me, it's got the perfect flame. Now, I like Zippos. Don't get me wrong. I got a Zippo right here. This is from 1994, believe it or not, from when my ship was commissioned. But the Zippo Slim, you can see the size difference here. I think I've talked about this before. There's a size difference, okay? Bring those up a little closer. But what I like about the Zippo Slim is it just seems like the flame is just right. So, just my two thoughts. But back to Yusuf. So what Yusuf wants to know is how we got into YTPC, or how we found out about the YTPC. And for me, a lot of you guys know already, I started out as a pipe vapor. Yes, they actually make pipes that are vape pipes. And I was just looking for that aroma. I was looking for that aroma, possibly a taste, because I remembered how it smelled at Grandpa's house, right? And I didn't know if I wanted to. Well, I didn't want to become a smoker, but after doing some research on it, the more I looked up vape pipes, the more I kept seeing stuff about tobacco pipes, and there was a guy in a vape community that I knew, because we were on. That's why I started off as a Michigan e-piper, because they were called e-pipes, and there was a guy on there that I asked about, because he did both. He smoked tobacco pipes and he vaped, And so I asked him, I'm like, hey, what do you like better, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, in the mail shows up a pipe and 3 or 4 different samples. And that got me hooked. So I started, doing digging on, trying to learn how to smoke a pipe and whatnot. And the more I looked, the more I kept hearing these guys talk about this YTPC. I'm like, what the heck is a YTPC? And then I started doing the math, and after things they said, started deducting that what it was. And I was like, well, I'm not technically in the club. I don't know how to get in the club. I don't know how to get membership. Do you got to go out and do something? Do you got to pay dues? And then, of course, through time, I found out that it's a very loose-knit community, and it's a label more than anything else. So that's kind of how I came across. I mean, and I started like everybody else did with Mutton Chop. Mutton Chop was really the only videos I watched when it came to, to learning stuff. And a lot of guys watched Match's videos and whatnot, but I didn't watch his either. It was mainly just Mutton Chop Piper. And I got more into the club. How do I want to say this? Once I got into learning the ins and outs of the pipe smoking hobby, then I got more into the people of the club than I did trying to learn through the YTPC how to smoke a pipe, if that makes sense. And now I'm exclusively just loving watching videos, and when I have time, loving watching videos and talking to guys, and I'm obviously still learning stuff about pipe smoking, but yeah, I just enjoy the community. So Yusuf, that's how I did it, man. I just started doing some Googling, and really literally started off with Google, and then videos popped up here and there, and that kind of took me down that rabbit hole. So here I am. So, but Yusuf, if you guys don't know Yusuf, you got to check him out. Super, super kind-hearted guy. How he's got time to watch and comment on all the videos he does, I have no idea, but just a super, super guy. And he's one of those guys, you get guys that you watch like, oh yeah, I want to catch that video. Yusuf is one of those guys, it's like, oh, Yusuf's got a new one on, and you just kind of grin, because like, this guy's just not laughing at him, not, he's just makes you smile. Anyway, Yusuf, thanks for the giveaway, buddy, and the opportunity, I should say, at the giveaway. And guys, if you haven't checked Yusuf out, swing on over and give him a shout. So I hope you all are doing well. Until next time, you take care.